Hey everyone, James here at Hurry the Food Up. Today we're going to be talking about the best vegetarian protein sources. Protein is an important part of anyone's diet, not just a vegetarian, but there's often concerns that vegetarians don't get enough protein. However, as I'm going to go through in this video, that doesn't have to be true. Vegetarians can easily get enough protein in their diet to thrive, and actually, eating a higher protein diet is probably a super helpful thing if you're trying to lose weight. So let's get into it. Okay, so first things first, before we dive into our favourite protein sources for vegetarians, let's ask ourselves, why do we want protein in our diet? Well, protein is one of the big three, the macronutrients: protein, carbohydrates, and fats. Our body uses protein from our diet for so many different functions. I'd be naming them for the next hour, but suffice to say, it's essential for almost everything. So don't be scared of it. Protein isn't just for gym goers, although it is also essential for muscle growth and maintenance too throughout our life. But protein can be great for weight loss too. It can help us feel more satisfied and full after food, reducing the likelihood of overeating or snacking in between meals. Okay, so our great first veggie protein source to mention is the humble egg. Eggs are fantastic because they can be used for so many different meals: breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, whatever you fancy really. One large egg contains about 70 calories and about 6 grams of protein, which could be a super addition to your meals. I actually had some boiled eggs on toast the other day with Marmite, and I haven't had that for ages. So tasty. Well, as long as you're a fan of Marmite, of course. Second on the list is dairy. Dairy products can be a great option for vegetarians wanting to increase their protein intake. There's lots of different choices which could fit into different parts of your day. And also, if you go for low fat options, you get a lot more bang for your buck. Lower calories, more protein. So here you've got things like natural or Greek yogurt or cottage cheese or milk. And as an example, if you choose some low or no fat Greek yogurt, 100 grams of it contains about 50 calories and about 10 grams of protein, which is actually super impressive. Mix that with some nuts or seeds, some fruit like blueberries, and you've got yourself a nutritious, tasty little snack. Legumes are next on our list, and these are nutrition powerhouses. Thanks to canning processes, you can get these all year round, and they're brilliant for vegetarians to have in their diet. Legumes like lentils or kidney beans can really pack a punch when you include them in a dish. For example, our high-protein lentil and bean salad contains a whopping 23 grams of protein per serving, which is just awesome. If you're interested in that, by the way, then I have put a link in the description of this video to that recipe. Now, as a quick side note and public service announcement, when you add more legumes to your diet, it can make things a little bit more windy, and I'm not talking about the weather. But fear not, your body usually adapts to this over about a week or so, and you should find that this should settle down. But you can also just reduce the amount in your diet for a short time and then gradually build it back up, and you should find that you can tolerate them better. Before we move on to the next food on the list, just a quick reminder to say that if you're finding this video useful, then I'd really appreciate it if you gave the video a like by pressing that thumbs up button. And if you haven't already, then press the subscribe button as well and the notification icon. Okay, so number 4 on our list is soy products. Soy products have historically got themselves a bad name, but actually, soy's fantastic for vegetarians. Current evidence suggests that a portion of soy a day is actually good for us, so we think it definitely has a place in a vegetarian diet. Soy products like edamame, tofu, or soy milk are actually awesome additions because soy is quite a versatile food. You could add tofu to your breakfast in place of scrambled eggs, or perhaps put some tempeh in a curry. The list is endless. And as for protein content, something like tempeh contains about 19 grams of protein per 100 grams. So if you add that to a curry, well, that's an easy protein win right there. Now, last on today's list are grains. A lot of people just see grains as a carbohydrate source and that's it. But no. They're far more than that. Grains like quinoa are brilliant sources of protein for veggies, and they really give a protein boost to a lot of meals. Along with quinoa, whole grain varieties of other carbohydrates are great sources of protein, which are overlooked by a lot of vegetarians. I mean, who thinks of wholemeal bread or whole wheat spaghetti as a protein source? Well, you should. And you will after this video, right? An average portion of whole wheat spaghetti, so about 75 grams uncooked, contains almost 10 grams of protein, and 2 slices of wholemeal bread contain about 8 grams of protein. That's some pretty impressive protein stats for something that's just a carbohydrate. Now, these foods that I've been through are by no means a full list of the high protein foods which vegetarians have available to them. So my question to you, what's your favourite vegetarian protein option? Let me know in the comments below this video. Now, the final thing to say is that if you're interested in losing weight as a vegetarian but don't know how or need some extra motivation, we run an 8-week vegetarian weight loss course over at Hurry the Food Up. I've put a link in the description for you if you'd like to check that out. And that's it for today's video. We hope you enjoyed it, and if you haven't already, then do give the video a thumbs up and press that subscribe button. Remember to press the notification icon and remember that subscribing is free. Otherwise, we'll see you next time.